like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Nobody falsely in prison. Prison is for motherfucking karma. So a bitch would be in there for something they didn't do. For karma, they paying off from something shit they did. Ain't no mistakes, bitch. You right where you supposed to be.
To the remaining members, I hope you're free your mind. Life without parole, that's a mighty long time.
Let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense. You trolling. You funny as hell. You trolling. Come on. Hey, and if you start talking over me, I'm gonna kick you. That's all. I'm just gonna put you down if you talk over me. Let me say what I'm gonna say so we can have a smooth conversation. That's it. Let's be respectful, okay?
I am being respectful. Why you?
Okay, let me
Why you
finish
don't
this.
like
Okay,
what
let me finish
Why
saying
you
it.
don't like what the Bible says? It's the truth.
Let me say this. Let's take the Bible out of it, okay? Would you say that?
Okay.
Would you say that it's intelligent to assume that we live in a dream?
No, we not. I don't understand what you getting at.
Because you said that
Explain yourself.
I'm I'm about to explain myself because you said that we are little gods, right?
No, I didn't say that.
That's
I
what
didn't
you
say
did.
that.
What you say?
Christ said that. I didn't say that.
But you
That's
came
not my
up. Okay,
words.
you came over here and then
Christ said that.
you
It
but
is
you but you
written.
delivered the message, right?
Yeah, God delivered that message. Christ
But you
delivered
just
that.
came
I
on
didn't
here.
do
But
that.
you just
That's
came
not
on
my
here and said it.
talk.
Oh my God, I can't do it with you. 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 We are all God. That's facts. But what we don't take into consideration is that first off, what did God use to create reality? What did God use to create reality? God used thought. God said, let there be light. And there it was. Right? If you go to John 1, verse 1, it said, in the beginning was the Word. And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. But where do words come from? Words come from thoughts. So let's replace it. So in the beginning was the thought, and the thought was with God, and the thought was God. And the same in the beginning was the thought, and nothing was made without thought that has been made. So everything has been made through thought. We was made in the likeness and in the image, the imagination of God, right? Because to think or image, to think means to imagine, and to imagine means to dream. So this means that we were made in the imagination of God's dream. Reality is a dream. Quantum physics backs this up. The holographic universe backs this up. So in this dream, we are all God, correct? We are all God, correct? I got you. I got you. Come here. Queen Israel.
Yes.
Can I prove to you who God is?
The Bible already proved that to me. I
Okay,
don't listen to man. I don't listen to man.
but listen though.
Why would I listen to
If you
man?
not gonna let me talk, I'm gonna put you down.
Man make mistakes. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm going to prove to you who God is, right? So it said that we were made in the image of God, right? God God used thought to create its reality, right? So God thought us into existence. To think means to dream. So to think means to imagine, and to imagine means to dream. So this means that we live in the imagination of God's dream. So, with that being said, if we are living in a dream, which quantum physics and the holographic universe backs this up in science, this is all a holographic reality. This is a dream. If we are all God and we live in God's dream, well, wouldn't one of us inside of the dream have to be God? Because somebody's dreaming of the dream, but how could we have the dream without the dreamer being inside the dream? If God created the dream, but we are all God, well, wouldn't God have to be one of us inside of the dream for the dream to exist?
I don't see what you mean. You taking the wrong way
I'm
when
no,
Christ
I'm
said
taking the
that we
Bible. I'm
are
taking the Bible
gods.
completely. Like I'm
You
like I want you to really look at it for what I'm
you
telling
didn't
you.
say that, but you keep talking about this dream. What dream is you keep talking about?
God's
You keep talking
God's
about a
dream.
dream.
God's
Dream that's not in
dream.
the Bible.
God's dream.
His dream in the Bible.
You said what?
Okay, but what I'm saying, okay, I didn't say this. Christ said that. And like I said, I don't listen to
Listen, listen,
man. I listen
listen,
to my
listen.
creator.
Wouldn't
I listen
Christ
to my creator. I
within a
fallen
dream
man was
within
get
a
up from the
dream?
hater.
Why are you talking over me, shorty? Like, why are you doing that, man? Like, that's very rude. Like, that's very rude.
But you wouldn't let me talk. You kicked me down when I
Listen, man.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but when are the people of Biko going to realize that there's no debating with Jax? He thinks what he thinks, he believes what he believes, and that's the end of the story. Y'all, if you haven't smashed that like button yet, now would be a great time to do so. Replay gang, I'm talking to you too. Bush babies, you too. All right, let's get back to Jax.
but you wouldn't let me talk. You kicked me down when I
Listen, man. Listen, man.
speak.
Listen, man. I wanna talk to you, but
Okay.
I don't know if you have the self control to communicate with me right now. Do you want to have a conversation? I guess not.
Yeah, but if you let me talk, also. Let's I mean we can agree
Well,
to
listen. Well,
disagree if
listen.
you let me talk
Let me say
also.
this real quick. I will let you talk. We will have.
No, yeah, they not they call them Jewish, so that's why Jewish. They're not really Jews. See the
Yeah.
ish.
So look,
We
I don't want to go off
Hebrews.
topic.
I am a
I don't
Jew.
want to
I
go off
am
topic.
original
I don't
Jew.
want to go off topic. I don't want to go off topic. What I'm saying is that Christ will have to be present in the dream. Like
What is your nationality?
we live in Stargazer. You said I don't mention Eligio, but you believe we all God. We are all God, God of gods. Christ had came back. How can he be God if we're all God? And he is the God of gods. We have to understand because he is the dreamer. We live in a dream, right? The dreamer is the being in the dream that has the most awareness of what the dream is. The dream that God is having is nature. We are a part of this is what God's dream is. It's nature. What entity, right? The Christ, the messenger, will be the messenger of God, the messenger of nature, coming in human form to make sure that those poor in spirit knew what was going on. You just got to read the scripture. You got to read the scripture. You got to read your scriptures. You got to read your scriptures. So within a dream, God would have to be in the dream in human form for the dream to exist. The dream wouldn't be able to exist without the dreamer being in the dream. And the dreamer is Christ. The dreamer is the Messiah figure. And that's who Chief is. That's who Chief represents, the Eligio Bishop. And we don't even need science to break it down. I mean, the Bible to break it down. It's science. I do understand the Bible. The Bible, everything is God. Everything is God. Nature is God. But nature sends itself in the form of a black man, in the form of a messenger to give the rest of nature a message. Are you getting a message? Or are you paying attention to the messengers? Are you getting a message or are you paying attention to the messengers? It's scientific because we live in a holographic universe. This is not what you think it is. This is not real. I'm gonna let you up because I'm gonna let you up because I feel that you tested my patience and I'm building patience. So I'm gonna let you up. How can I help you, reflection?
I'm not testing you. I'm not
No,
testing. Why you
the
think I'm
universe is
testing you?
testing me through you.
It's I only repeat. No, I only repeat what Christ said. This is not my talking.
Where is this Christ that you speak
This
of?
is the Holy One.
Where is this
This
Christ
is
that
the
you speak
Holy
of?
One. The Holy One of Israel. He's sitting on the. He's not on this earth. Christ said, "I'm not of this world." He's not of this world. Christ is sitting
Yeah.
on the throne.
When
Believe me. I don't know if you're gonna
when
believe
Christ
me.
says
I don't know.
that,
I know you
let
don't
me say
believe
this.
me.
Let me say this real quick. When Christ says that he's not of this world, what he means is that he's not of Babylon. He's not of the mentality and of the world that we live in currently, which is chasing money, the matrix. You feel me? Destroying nature, destroying
I
other human
understand
beings,
that. I know that.
hating our brother, hating our sister. That's what was meant when Christ said that statement. You have to bring it into
He's
today.
the only. He's the Holy One.
You said what?
The Holy One. The only one
That
that
you
was
think that's the
born
energy
without
breathing for
sin.
real though. It's not
We are
yet.
sinners. Everybody on this earth is sinners. We are sinful people.
Yeah,
We are sinful
we were born
people.
into iniquity.
Man is wicked.
We was born into iniquity because we was born into our lower
Yes,
self. That's
God
fact.
said man is wicked.
Yeah, man has wicked
God said
ways.
man is wicked.
Man in his lower self is
Yes.
wicked.
So
Man in his lower self, which is
there's only one
the
Christ.
European, is wicked. That's what they mean. I think you a little bit too stuck in the Bible, Israel. You might have to add some practical knowledge to
God is
to
the
your
Bible.
repertoire.
Not no other. I don't listen to other people's philosophy. God said that. We don't listen to man, other people. I don't listen to man. I follow God. See, listen
Okay,
to man will lead you to hell.
okay.
I
So
follow the Holy One.
when
I
did you
can't
talk?
listen to man.
When did you talk
Man
to
make
God?
mistakes.
When did you talk to God? When you read the Bible,
Mm-mm. I talk to him all the time.
you talk to God when you read the
I
Bible.
talk to him all the time.
Who gave you your
When I
ideology?
read the Bible and
Who
I talk to him,
who gave you your ideology and your belief system on Christianity? Who gave you that Bible?
I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Christian.
Okay, who gave you your
I'm not a
Bible?
Christian.
Who gave you your Bible?
I don't follow religion. I follow God.
Well, who is God? You can't be a follower of God if you don't know who God is.
I do know who he is. He's not nobody that walking on this earth. He not a man. I don't worship men.
But then you just say that we
Why would
all
I worship God creator?
but then you say that we all were God.
Creatures. No, what Christ
Didn't you say
mean
that?
that his people are
Right.
okay, Christ
So
said
that
that.
means
Yes, he
so
did.
that means
We're
that
not
God is
all
somewhere
gods,
walking around the planet.
little gods. What do you mean? Christ said we are children of the most high God. So you keep forgetting that part. Don't forget that part. You leave that part out. Children of the most high God. Christ said that ye are gods. He was talking about the Hebrew Israelites. They black. They're not white.
Okay, no matter what title you put on it,
My nationality,
no matter what title you put on it or nationality, they're melanated beings. They're black people.
yes. And God gave them a name. And you know what
So
their
God
true
came back
name
for
are?
black
Not
people.
African American.
So God came back for black people, correct?
Christ was black.
Christ
Yes.
is he's a black man,
If
right?
you ever,
He's a
you
black
ever
man, right?
looked at, yes.
Okay, so
Of
where's
course he
Christ
is.
today?
He black.
So where's Christ today?
Christ is sitting on the throne. He's sitting
He will be
on
sitting on the
that
throne. He is sitting
throne.
on the throne.
He's sitting on that throne. He walked with 12 people. He walked with those 12 disciples. They ate with him.
Well, what black man?
They
What
walked with
black
him,
man do you
ate
know
with him.
today? What black man you know today had disciples? You there?
All I listen to, I'm, I don't, what,
And y'all who follow Christ. Chia, who is Christ? Who is Christ to you, Chia? Who is Christ? It's not Jesus. Jesus is a placeholder for the real Christ. Hey, that's blasphemy, Brittany. That's blasphemy. Natasha, you said God is who? Christ? Who is the Son of God? Who is the Son of God? Chia.
It's self care time, guys. Check out Amora's Sweets. Unwind in a serene oasis with their eucalyptus 8-ounce soy wax candle. It has a subtle, strong scent that can revive your senses. Handcrafted with pure essential oils, each flicker creates a tranquil atmosphere, perfect for a relaxing evening at home. Or you can also shop their soaps, made with shea butter and coconut oil, which is excellent for hydrating your skin. Check out their website for their full offerings at amorasweets.square.site. This is a small business, guys, owned by a young adult. So let's go ahead and pour back into our community. You can also feel free to hit them up on IG at amoras_sweets.
Chia. The Holy One. Those seen the Son have seen God. Damn, I really think y'all confused about these shit crazy. It's really crazy. A bunch of names. Tell you what, perfect man. We are all perfect. All human beings are perfect. Like my chief teaches us. We are all perfect because we have everything that we need capable to be perfect. But we are not flawless because we have debilitations. We got misinformation. We got generational curses to overcome. So we not flawless, but we are perfect. Yeah, we are all God. We are all God. We are made in God's image. We were all made in the image of our mother, who is God, who is the creator. And the black man is God, her son. Yeah, we make mistakes. That means we're flawed. We're flawed. God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Well, that's not really how the Trinity works. It's actually mother, father, and child. Darkness, light, and energy. Because when you say the Father doesn't create life. The Father, you can't talk about God and leave out the woman. You can't talk about God and leave out the mother. For you just to say the Father would be an imbalance. And that's what Christianity does. That's what all the Jesus worshiping does. It takes out the woman. It takes out the woman, especially the black woman. No, she ain't speaking no truth. She really wasn't talking about nothing. And I didn't feel like entertaining her no more. But yeah, y'all. All in all today, man, take care of yourselves. Woman is very Christ mother. What you mean? Yeah. She was talking about nothing for real. Black man was good. The black man is God. We got to Mary. It's Lucia. Not Mary. Mary is Lucia. That's the mother of God. That's the first woman skull to be found on the planet. The first black woman skull to be found. It was in Brazil. It was a Brazilian woman named Lucia. The Lucia woman. She's the mother of humanity. She's the mother of all melanated humanoids. You seen that on the news? See? You seen it because that's our mother. That's our mother. That's the original woman. That's the original being that we all come from. We are all her children. And we was put down, and we came down here to honor nature, which is her. We came here to honor her. And she sent her son through the form of the Christ, the messenger, the Eligio Bishop, to make sure we get in tune with her before she sends plagues and natural disasters and COVIDs and all this shit. We got to get in tune with mama. We being bad children right now. We being bad children. We not being in tune with mama. Mama is when you came out of your mother's womb and you came off that nipple, when she stopped nurturing you, what she do? She sent you to who? What did she send you to next to nurture you? The earth. The extension of the mother. And we are here to be taking care and making sure the earth is good. But we not doing that. You said mama is hovering over your sky in Jersey. Where is Jersey? Where's Jersey at? Because you think you in Jersey, but where's Jersey? That's another question we got to ask ourselves. Where are we located? Well, okay, where's New Jerusalem located at? Where is the earth located at? Let me ask you that. Where is the earth located at? I'm good, Flu. I'm indestructible. My melanin makes me resilient. In the dome, where is that dome located at? Because, like my chi teaches us, if in order for us to truly know who we are, we have to know where we are at. We got to know where we at first before you can even know who you are. You can't know who you are if you don't know where you are. Where are we at? Where are we located? Where is the earth located? You are in your city and your state, but where is that located? Okay, where is hell located? Where is hell located at? These the deeper questions that we got to ask about reality. Okay, where is the mind located? Where is your mind located? Where is your mind located? Where are you located at in your body? In the conscious. Okay, where is the conscious? Where's your conscious mind located at? If I was to open up your body, would I find you inside of your body? If I was to open up your body, would I find you inside of the body? And Magic Girl, peace reflection. Keep going and going. Yo, exactly. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna keep going and going and going and going. Because we don't know where we're actually at. We don't know where we truly exist at. Where are you at? Where are you located? Where are you located? All the planets are located within your mind. But where are you located? If I was to open up your body, would I find you inside of your body? If I was to open up your brain, would I find you in your conscious? We not asking no questions. The soul is the mind, but where is your mind located? Where is you? Where are you at? Where are you at? The soul that's talking in.
Hey guys, Greatness is a Habit is now available on Amazon.com. This book, authored by Aaron Dixon, aka True, has been available for quite some time on Apple Books. But now, for your shopping convenience, you can pick your copy up today on Amazon.com.
Where are you at? The soul that's talking and animating the body that you have. Where are you at? If I open up that body, would I find your soul in there? It's all connected. But would I find you in there? You in the metaverse. You see what I'm saying? You laughing, but these is pivotal questions that we need to be asking questions about. We don't ask these questions. So we can't truly know who we are because we don't know where we are located. You are located, like Chief teaches us, you are located inside of your DNA. You are a genetic program. DNA is the molecular blueprint for all living things, for everything. You are inside of your DNA, which is the mind of God, which is the mind of you. You are an astrological program or a genetic blueprint or program that's being streamed from the mind of God. We are all being streamed from the sun. The sun is the conscious mind of the being that we live in, of the dreamer that we call God. The sun is the mind of that being. In different fractal versions of mind, which is the sun. You see what I'm saying? And you're being streamed from the mind or the program of God, of your higher self. You're being streamed from the sun. You are located inside of your DNA, inside of your program. That's why Chi teaches to study biology and astrology. So that you can identify who you are and what you are and where you are. Biology is one of the 5 sciences that Chi teaches us. You gotta understand biology. Because, watch this. We talk about spirituality. But how can we talk about spirituality without talking about biology? Spirituality is the unseen realm, the energy that's going on behind the scenes. Well, what's making up you? We have to study biology, which is the study of all living things and their relationship with their environment. So for us to study spirituality means for us to be studying biology. Because that's what's animating and making up who we are. Because DNA is the molecular blueprint for everything. So we can't talk about spirituality unless we're going to talk about biology, unless we're going to talk about actual science. And then if you want to study your DNA, if you want to,
If someone would have told me that Jax, aka Edgar Bright, would still be proclaiming the kingdom of Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief Life in Prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, 9 months after his conviction and his imprisonment for the rest of his life, I would have been like, nah, I don't think that. I think they're going to move on with their lives and, definitely still stay on that spiritual tip, but be able to ultimately grow. But like Rick Allen Ross said, this cult leader, Nature Boy, has frozen these people in the state that they're in. It is going to take time. It is going to take intensive work on their part as well as their therapist's part to wake them up and give them their life back.
and then if you want to study your DNA, if you want to study your DNA and your biology, all you need to do is, right? Because the simplest way to study your genes, the simplest way to study your genes or your genetics, like she teaches us, is to study astrology, which is the mechanics of consciousness. We haven't been studied or taught how to be biologists. So we don't got an electron microscope, and we can't go look inside the DNA and tell the language of the cell. But the path of least resistance is astrology. It's simple. Astrology is studying your genes. Astrology will let you know whether you melanated or not. And your hair is what's going to be powering your astrological program. It's going to be enhancing the thought patterns that you have inside your astrological program. So hair tie into your astrological program. Hair tie into your biology. Hair tie into your astrology. Because it's an antenna that's amplifying your signal. Exactly. It's amplifying you. See, all this shit came full circle back to hair. Back to glorifying the technologies of your body. Your locks are at your waist. That's good. That's good. That's very good. You in tune. You got your antennas out. Your nervous system is strong. Your immune system may be stronger. Your nervous system is stronger. You got more of your nervous system growing out. It's picking up more. It's picking up more messages. So you are better able to interpret your environment. There's somebody who had a bald head. There's somebody that got a number 1.5 brush wave cut. I know you got your hair down to your waist. I know you pick up a lot of signals. But let me say this though. Because melanin is an enhancer. It only enhances what it touches. So if you don't think the right way, then your hair is going to be used as a battery to enhance the negative ways of thinking that you have. The military cut your hair, they shave your hair because it's a form of slavery. To disconnect you from your source. They know that. They know that. It is. It is. Because your hair keeps you connected. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go fuck with that. But your whole body is an antenna. So not only the hair on your head, you need to be making sure you let your underarm hair grow. And not putting chemicals on it like deodorant, which is deodorizing you. It's deodorizing you like she teaches. It's lowering your aura. That's another thing with hair. The hair underneath your underarms. In a natural environment, in your natural setting, you're an animal. That's going to be sending off pheromones to lure away enemies and predators or to attract mates. So when we in the system and we putting on deodorant all day, think about it. Your deodorant say it's an antiperspirant. What the fuck is an antiperspirant? Your body is supposed to perspire. It's how you release emotions. It's how you release energy. So when you put on deodorant, what you're doing is you're deodorizing yourself. You're stopping your body from being able to release those toxins and release your natural pheromone and your natural scent for you to be in tune with nature. Everything is so technical. Everything is very technical on the human body. We got to understand it. It's just not hair. It's just not hair. They got organic deodorant at health food stores. Even not good. Because you got to think about it. Why do you need to put on deodorant? Why do you need to put on deodorant? Why? Why?
I can't. I cannot with Jax, aka Edgar Bright. Talking about something. Why do you need to put on deodorant? So that you not musty, sir. It's so that your must don't smell up the whole place. That's why you need to put on deodorant. And like the person in the comments said, they offer organic stuff. You can actually even make your own deodorant out of coconut oil and essential oils.
Need to put on deodorant? Why? Why would you need to put on deodorant? Think about it. Think about it. Why would a human being need to put on deodorant? To not stink. I'm glad you said that. That's the answer I was looking for. The reason why you stink, Rocking, the reason why you stink is not because of you not putting on deodorant. It's because of what you put inside of your body. A lot of us take too many showers and put too many cleaning products on us because they're actually chemicals and they're not cleaning anything. Because you can't clean the body from the outside in. You got to clean the body from the inside out. So you putting on deodorant to not stink, but that's redundant and counterproductive if you about to go and eat some pork. If you about to go eat a bunch of cheese and a bunch of dairy. If you about to go do a bunch of negative shit and do the wrong thing with your body, you going to put the wrong fluids in your body, it's not going to matter. What's going to happen is that you still going to stink. And you just going to amplify that funk with some perfume. That, you feel me? I appreciate that, God. So think about the shit. That's a part of the matrix as well. Don't nothing in nature put on no damn deodorant. Don't nothing in nature cut its underarm hair. It's not shaving its hair off. Only human beings are doing that. Exactly. You smell like what you eat. If your poop stink, which is really pot, is soil. If your soil smells, it's because you're eating the wrong foods. You know what you're supposed to be eating. You know what you're supposed to be eating. So miss me with the deodorant. You can't fool us with the deodorant no more. What's the real? You only putting that on to hide what you are, and that's what we're doing. We're all hiding who we are. We're all trying to hide our organic selves. That's why I came on here talking about hair, because we all put on weave and cut our hair and put on wigs to cover up who we naturally are. That shows that we don't love ourselves. That shows self-hate subconsciously. I'm not advocating for nobody not to do nothing. All I'm doing is giving you the facts behind what's being said. And I'm just breaking it down. If you want to use deodorant, my nigga. I'm not here to tell you what to do. But all I'm here to do is give you the message and give you the truth of the matter. I'm reflecting the light from God. God gave a message to me and I'm giving it to y'all. Yeah, you feel me? Just information to live by. I'm not here to persuade none of y'all. I do want y'all to be living in truth. So if this message do help, then that's good deeds for me. Cause I'm doing my part. But I'm not here to prove nothing. I'm not trying to persuade y'all to do nothing. I just want y'all to love yourselves. Free game. You feel me? I want y'all to love, exactly. I want y'all to love yourselves. And that goes back to DNA and biology too. Because DNA is the mind of God. You understanding you. You understanding your mind. You understanding that you live inside of your mind. And that as being a part of God's creation, you need to glorify your being and everything around you. Because it is God. They can only oppress the gods for so long though. You can't we not even oppressed no more. I ain't gonna say that. But we coming out of it. We coming out of it. The kingdom here already. The Christ is here. God is here. God is back for his people. God's coming back for his people.
Peace to the gods. What's going on,
Yeah,
Reflection? I
peace,
love
reflection.
myself.
I love myself. What's the word?
Man, I just want to say, I think we have some people that, at this point in time with the movement and the conscious community, we have to get along with each other no matter what tribe we're in. I think we can all hold our positions no matter what position or rank that we might feel that we have within the unity of the tribe. Because I see some people are just trying to compete with each other. And this is not a competition. We're all here to learn and we're all here to gather information. And I feel like some people are just competing, and I don't think it's a competition. I think we have to be all respectful to each other within this community and learn from one another. And if it's something that you don't agree with, then you can respectfully agree to disagree. But I feel like there is some type of competition from other tribes, people trying to communicate with each other and try to insult people's intelligence, like shooting slugs and different things like that. So I just wanted to make that comment because we're all here to learn and we're all here to pull our people together.
No, that's real, man.
I love myself.
That's real. I love myself, King. That's real. We in the age of information. We in the age of Aquarius. We supposed to pull up, become one. But it's gonna be that. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be like that. It's polarity. You feel me? Like Chief teaches us, your opposition is what defines you. You are not who you are without your opposition. You need your opposition. You need people to be out here doing the opposite and kind of being resistance to what you're doing because that makes you stronger. So it's okay. People want to compete and compete with their knowledge, but it's not. The truth is nothing to compete about. You feel me? So we ain't even worried about the competition. It ain't no competition. There is no competition. There is nobody else outside of you. Who is there to compete with? Who is there to compete with? There's nobody to compete with when it's you. What is the true essence of God? The true essence of God is truth. That's the essence of God. It's truth. God is truth. Truth is reality, which is nature. Truth is living in harmony with nature. Truth is living in harmony with God's creation. That's the essence of God. Truth. Simply. It said what? Because God is a principle. God is a principle. Like Chief teaches us. The first principle of God is that God is the sum of all things. God is everything. It is not capable of experiencing itself outside of itself. It solely exists as itself. Then we got the second principle of God, where we talk about God and the devil, right? The second principle of God is the God that is good, that is righteous, that exists in actuality, in truth, right? In righteousness, which is the complete opposite of the evil one, of living out of tune with nature, out of living out of tune with God's creation. So you got the sum of all things, and then you got the God of righteousness, and then you got the God, which is the devil, which is the opposite of God. But God is the God is the devil in disguise. That's why the first principle is that God is the sum of all things. Because God cannot be separate from itself. That's like you saying that, oh, you're not God. Eligio's not God, but how can God be separate from its creation? It can only be itself. To be or not to be, like Chief teaches us. If I'm a dog and my mom and dad is a dog, then I'm a dog, my nigga. The fuck? It's simple. I don't know why we confuse it, but we confuse these things because it's ignorance. Confusion is based in ignorance and misinformation and lack of knowledge and lack of knowing who you are. But God is the sum of all things. Everything is God. From the plant, from these bricks, this brick wall, this bush right here, this hoodie right here, me, the phone that you hold in the windows right here, everything is God because everything has been alchemized and made from nature. Nature is the creating, controlling force of everything, of the universe in its entirety. So we are all God. But within us being God, we are inside of God's dream. And God came into his dream to get in touch with it. Because your whole purpose of coming into this realm is for you to find God. Your whole purpose of being here is for you to find God, which is the dreamer. Because you live in a dream. And your dream couldn't exist without God projecting it, without God dreaming of it. And God must be one of us. And we have found the dreamer. We have found the avatar that God is in. And that's Chief. And we have found the dreamer. We have found the avatar that God is in. And that's Chief. This shit's so raw. This shit's so raw because it's not hocus pocus. It's science. And then it's okay. And then it's you adding up all the storylines because life is a movie. It's a big script. It's a big storyline. Like if you look at the celebrity, you got P. Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kanye West. Who else? Motherfucking Usher. Who? All of these motherfucking rappers and entertainers. All of these celebrities are main characters of the movie of life. They're the main characters of this dream that we call reality. But the main character that
Okay, Jax, aka Edgar Bright, that's where you're wrong. Because in this storyline, in this movie, I am the main character. Okay? I'm the main character in my movie.
this dream that we call reality. But the main character that all of the whole plot revolves around is the dreamer of the reality. And that is the Christ. That's God in human form. God in the messenger form. It's really interesting once you break this shit down. Because it makes sense. Because it makes sense for sure. Did my social meter ever get low having to be in a large group every day? Well, I'm a Leo in the 12th house. So I got a lot of Pisces energy. So it don't even matter if I'm around two people. I need to go be by myself for some portion of the day. And I think that's how everybody is. Everybody needs to get away. Everybody need to get their alone time. Everybody need their alone time. It ain't about being in a big group. It's just that everybody need that time to themselves to reflect. If this reality isn't real, there is no reality. That's true. This is all a figment of our imagination. It's all a figment. And what you think in a dream shall be, right? If you think that you got the worst hair on the planet, well, you're going to create a reality where you walk around and you think like that and you move like that. If you think that being a black person is the worst thing that can happen to you, then you're going to project a reality where you moving, that's what you're thinking. It's all programs. But these programs can be rewritten. Reality can be rewritten through changing your perception. by knowing how to think the right way. We don't know how to think. We don't know how to think. We've been taught to think the wrong way, which is crazy. Which is crazy. But I've been on this joint for a little minute. I've been on this joint for a little minute. But yeah. But yeah, it's a Virgo moon today. Take some time out to love on yourself. Take some time out to self-reflect, self-improvement. Daily habits. Your daily habits is building your reality. What you go to sleep believing, your tomorrow will deliver, like Chief teaches. So, you feel me? Make sure you got the healthy programs going into your next reality. You feel me? I know I'm just a reflection of you, Storm. You a deep brother. That's why you in here. You only want to be surround yourself around people that got depth. Cinnabon was good. Appreciate the follow. So yeah, it's a Virgo moon today, man. Let's be practical, pragmatic, physical healing, mental healing. You feel me? Virgo is an earth sign. It wants to be in tune with nature. It wants to be pure. It's the virgin. It wants to be pure in tune with nature. What better way to be pure and in tune with nature than to be your organic self, to let your hair grow out, to be your organic self. You feel me? What got me into the conscious community? Hold up. It was just 333. But what got me inside the conscious community? I'm not a part of the conscious community. I'm not a part of the conscious community, Flute. You said coaches community? You meant conscious community? My mind thought of conscious when I seen coaches. Flute, you there, nigga? You asking questions. I'm talking to you back. You ain't saying nothing. I mean, like, what inspired you to start researching? To start researching what? To start researching what, Reflection? Just getting cold out this bitch now. You're a chief in the information. Woo! Woo, it's getting cold out this bitch. It feel good though. I'm just getting air. Virgo moon wants you to be outside of nature, so I'm forcing myself to be outside of nature. What made me want to start? I didn't like. I wasn't like shit. Chief popped up in my. You feel me? I was asking the universe for answers, and God came to me. God popped right up on YouTube. I'm like, damn. But I was going through like a transition. I had just got out of like a 5-year relationship. I was like 21. I just got like a 5-year relationship. And I had just lost like this scholarship and shit. I had gotten some legal issues. And yeah, that happened. That happened. I went back home to Cleveland, back to ground zero. And I just didn't want to do anything. Like, I didn't want to be a part of the system no more. I kind of felt like I done did everything. I was like, this shit not it. I don't want to go work no job. I don't want to eat this way no more. I'm not on what y'all on no more. And then sure enough, I'll get on YouTube. And I was already like trying to tap into, you sorry to hear. No, I'm glad that happened. What you mean you sorry to hear that? You acting like that's a bad thing. I'm glad all of that happened because I wouldn't be who I am today without that happening. That's my ingredients. That's part of what made me who I am today. I'm becoming like my chief teachers. We're becoming who we are. You are not who you are right now. You're becoming who you are. I didn't lose no girl. I let her go. I leveled up, nigga. I leveled up. Nothing is lost. All energy is transformed. Matter of fact, I ended up letting that girl go and meeting my first baby mama. So energy just transformed to another being. Like it wasn't like, I don't look at things as a loss. Like, I can't lose anything. I can only learn lessons. Like, what did that teach me? What was that showing? What did I need to learn about that? But yeah, that was a fortunate, not an unfortunate, but that was a fortunate experience for me to go through that. You know, I was dealing with, I didn't love myself. And that's what I remember the most. I didn't love myself. I hated myself, and I wanted to know myself. I wanted to be more. I wanted to do better. And yeah, that's how everybody start off. Shit, everybody, we have an identity crisis. You lack knowledge and information on who you are, so you don't love yourself because you don't know who you are. So yeah, you don't know yourself, so you can't love yourself. So everybody begin their spiritual journey off that way. Like, you feel me? However it worked, however it happened for you, it might be different. But yeah, I wanted to know answers, and then they came right to me. And it's a part of me. It's in my genetics for me to have this information. Like, I'm tapped into God and a higher awareness and understanding naturally. I got a moon in the 4th house. I got a sun in the 12th house. My Mercury is in the 12th house. My Venus is in the 12th house. My Jupiter is in the 4th house. You feel me? My Saturn is in the 8th house. My Pluto is in the 4th house. Like, that's a lot of feminine energy in the houses. And it makes me very tuned in to the divine feminine. It makes me tuned into nature, to the source. So it was already, I got a Sagittarius Jupiter, a Sagittarius moon, Leo sun, Leo Mercury, Leo Venus. It was meant for me to tap into this information. So I'm gay. Gay as in happy. Hell yeah, I'm happy. But what is gay? What does it mean to be gay? You feel me? What does it mean to be gay? And we all got feminine and masculine energy inside of our natal charts. I actually got more masculine energy inside of my natal chart than feminine energy. But those feminine houses are there to balance out my masculine energy, which is very good because it keep me in tune. Peace, Ravina. Hold on. Am I saying your name right? Ravina. Peace reflection. Peace reflection. Ziggy, what up? Ali, Bear, what up? So yeah, it was already in my program for me to find the truth. Check your program. Some of our programs is meant for us to be in 3 different worlds: the internet, Babylon, or nature. My program makes sure I'm going to nature. I don't fuck with the internet. I don't fuck with Babylon. I'm in nature. Do I regret anything? No, I don't regret anything. Astrology flim, yeah, that's okay. You can believe that. But I tell you what, the powers that be that run your system, they use astrology to tell time. Your weeks, your days, your months, and your year is based off of astrology, my nigga. What you think is Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday is based off astrology. But it's flim flam. But no, I don't regret anything. And I don't advise anybody to regret anything of their journey. That's part of who you are. You might be more of what you used to be, but that's part of what you are. You said the houses and what is what? The houses and shit is, yes. The house is not flim flam. The house is the most important part of astrology. If you didn't know, update buzz. Let me give you a buzz, my nigga. It's update. That's the buzz. The update is that, right? Like she teaches us, the houses are more important than the signs. Reason being is because, remember, astrology is biology. As above, so below. So within, so without. Astrology and biology are the study of the same concepts with different interpretations. So when you study in biology, you're studying astrology. So when it comes to astrology, and you know about biology, epigenetics, Dr. Bruce Lipton, your environment controls and regulates your perception and your genetic expression. So the houses in astrology would represent the environment that the sign is in. So the sign is going to be influenced more so by the house. So you are more of the house than the sign. So it's actually called true you astrology. So all of y'all think that y'all the sign, y'all are not the sign, y'all the house. Y'all are more of the house. And it's almost like you're learning to become the sign. It's like the sign that you are is the energy that you're learning, but you are already the house. If y'all get what I'm saying. So that's an update on astrology for y'all. So when y'all looking at y'all natal charts from now on, make sure y'all study the houses. Do not overlook the houses. Because the houses represent the environment that's ruling the expression and how the sign perceives the energies of the planet that it's sitting in. Like for instance, watch this. I'll break it down for you. I'll give you an example based off of my chart. So my sun sign is in Leo in the 12th house. In the 12th house. So yes, look, the sun started hitting once I said that. So Leo is ruled by the sun. So it's the ego. It's creative self-expression. It's being the center of attention. It's being that lion, being that leader, that spokesperson, that motivator, the person speaking out. Now, it's in the 12th house. It's in the 12th house. Now, the 12th house represents people that are oppressed, people that are marginalized, people that are going through suffering in society, spirituality, mysticism, occult information. You feel me? This is what Pisces rule, the 12th house rules. So being as though I'm in that situation, that Leo is there, the Leo is not able to shine like you see most of these Leos out here. You might have a Leo in the 10th house. Well, this Leo is going to be more like a Capricorn. So you're going to see this Leo shining in public. This Leo going to be shining when it comes to status, money, power, and fame in the system. But since I'm in the 12th house, I'm the hidden king. I'm hidden. So I shine in hidden ways. Don't nobody focus on helping black people in spirituality. So this is a hidden field. So I am able to shine my light in realms of the 12th house. And I have to be more of a Pisces and more of a 12th house person in a Leo way. You get what I'm saying? So my ego, my sense of self shines when I'm helping people. When I'm helping people that's suffering, that's psychologically broken. That's where I shine at. While other Leos, another Leo might shine and be a rapper. This nigga might have a 10th house placement or a 5th house placement, a 1st house placement, a 2nd house placement. They going to get money. My Leo 12th house, my ego don't want to go get money. My ego don't want to go perpetuate the suffering on the planet. Because to go make money working for it, no, you're condoning the suffering of the planet in yourself. You said so a hundred what? 100 house placement per sign? No, it's one house placement per sign. Each planet has a house. Each planet is sitting in a house. Each planet is sitting in a sign and in a certain house. You need to know your login date for you to understand that though. And that's something that should be done on a daily basis too. Studying your chart so you can understand how your mind works. So that you can self-improve. So that you can know and understand. That's what love is, understanding. That chart gonna get you right. Do I miss being an athlete and scholarship in any way? No, I don't. I don't. I actually didn't like wrestling. I liked it, but I didn't like the concept of it. Like, nigga gotta lose weight and all type of shit, like not eat and all that. Now, I acknowledge the lessons that I learned from it, and I appreciate the sport for what I learned from it. But wrestling in itself is like, I'm a peaceful person. I don't really I like competition, but I don't really like shit that gotta be strenuous. Like, I can do it. I very much so can do it very well. But I just rather not. I just rather keep this shit simple. Like, I'd rather keep this shit simple. And then on top of that, a scholarship in wrestling. Like, I was in college wrestling for my lower self, entertaining my lower self. No, I don't do that. No, I don't miss that. No, I don't want to do that no more. God is my top wrestler because God been wrestling the devil for forever. Yeah, I don't have no top wrestler, no favorite top wrestler. I don't follow it. Even when I was following it, even when I was doing it, I wasn't even following it. I just did what I had to do. I just made sure I was doing what I was doing, and that was that. I really ain't too much focus on everybody else.
We broke the story. A member of the pit wrestling team arrested and facing charges for assaulting girls on the street tonight. The school tells us he is off the team.
Channel 11's Aaron Martin live in Oakland. And Aaron, he is facing charges for more, we understand, than just a fight.
Yeah, that's right. He's actually facing charges now for possession of drugs with the intent to distribute, as well as having a stolen gun. It's all that was found in his apartment when police searched it. Although Channel 11 has learned this isn't the first time that Edgar Bright has gotten in trouble with the law. In fact, he just wrapped up a prison sentence in a little bit earlier this spring.
He was a star on the pit wrestling team, but tonight 20-year-old Edgar Bright sits in jail waiting to learn his fate. According to a criminal complaint obtained by Channel 11, Bright got into an argument with his ex-girlfriend Thursday night in Oakland. He then left, stranding her. That's when she called two of her friends for a ride.
This is the intersection where Bright's ex and her friends decided to confront him. They told investigators that he became angry, took off his shirt, and that's when this confrontation turned violent.
The complaint states Bright punched one of the women in the face and flipped another woman over his shoulder and onto the ground. The women called police and Bright was arrested. Inside his home on Robinson Street in Oakland, investigators found a stolen gun and instruments used to distribute drugs.
Again, it's kind of shocking because you don't really see too much traffic like that to really even notice or suspect something like that's going on just so close.
The University of Pittsburgh confirmed Bright has been kicked off of the wrestling team, but it's not his first run-in with the law. Channel 11 has learned that Bright pled guilty to assault in his hometown of Cleveland, stemming from an incident last summer. He served 6 weeks in jail before being released in June. We asked Pitt why Bright was still on the team after pleading guilty to that assault charge, but the university declined to comment.
Now, Bright was unable to post bond and is being held tonight in the Allegheny County Jail. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for this Wednesday. Reporting live tonight in Oakland, Aaron Martin, Channel 11 News.
But I see what you on though. But we shouldn't be wanting to go get scholarships anyway. We shouldn't be wanting to go get scholarships. I was being a bad role model. You know how many people because I was a crazy wrestler. Like, I was being a bad role model. You know how many people that I was influencing to wrestle in my neighborhood? I'm talking about it was kids like 5 years old that I knew that I used to train that they in college right now. Like, oh damn, I influenced that person to do that. They don't even know that we not supposed to be doing that. So you got to make sure you use your God-given abilities for the right reasons. You got to use them for the right reasons. But I was able to have those wrestling abilities because I'm a soldier for God. I'm a soldier for God. I'm a warrior. We're in spiritual warfare. So what I learned in wrestling, I apply in my reality. You got to have resilience. You got to be disciplined. You got to have self-control. You got to have compassion. You got to be a good sport about things, nigga. You got to be patient. You got to persevere. All type of stuff. So I took a lot from that past life. It is like chess. Life is chess. It make you think before you move. It make you not be impulsive. You might get in a certain position and you got to fight your way out of it. You can't give up. If you give up, then you beat yourself. You got to go with the flow. You got to keep flowing. Man, I done learned so much through that. I learned so much through that sport. I love that sport. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love that sport. I love that activity. It's a vibe. What's good? Baby girl, what's good? Peace, God. Yeah, I love that sport in my past life. I learned so much from that sport that I apply today. Like, right now, I'm going through it right now. I'm not struggling right now, actually. I'm going through it in the sense that I'm going through my Saturn return. And we're all going through shifts and awakenings. And we're all letting go of certain outdated ways of being and things that don't serve us. So I'm going through my challenges and my trials and tribulations just like everybody else right now. And the shit that I learned from wrestling, like, I use that right now. Like, I used to be like 10 years. My first time cutting weight, I was like 10 years old. I had to lose like 15 pounds. In 9th grade and 10th grade, I was cutting like 25, 30 pounds a week. When everybody else was eating Thanksgiving or Christmas, I wasn't eating it. So I wasn't even attached to holidays and paganism, all that shit. I wasn't even attached to it. Everybody else wasn't doing what I was doing, so I already wasn't even attached to the world. Man, it's such a commitment. And I did it for 15 years. I started when I was 7 years old. Like, so whatever I go through now in life, it's like it's like whatever I'm going through now, it's like that shit ain't really nothing. This shit really ain't nothing because I done been through so much physical pain. Like this mental shit is nothing now. It's like shit. Okay, it's mental. Oh, this is some psychological shit. Okay, you feel me? So you gotta go through it to get to it. So yeah, yeah. You just made me nostalgic. You just brought back some nostalgia because I definitely you.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but is it just me or did Jax, aka Edgar Bright, light up? Even his voice sound happy while he was talking about his wrestling and the sport itself. I think he misses his life. I think wrestling was the dream. And because he got into trouble and got kicked off the team, he was searching. And unfortunately, he found Nature Boy in his cult. Dax has not seen his daughters in a number of years. He does not have a stable living situation nor a job. But what does he have to show for all of this time that he has been worshiping at Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief Life in Prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole's feet? Exactly what you're looking at. These are all of the arrests that Jax, aka Edgar Bright, got while Nature Boy was in DeKalb County. They all, except for Malia, took turns attempting to smuggle in contraband to him. So I don't know what he's talking about. He's doing better with his life and things of that nature. I would beg to differ, Jax. I would definitely beg to differ.
You just brought back some nostalgia because I definitely utilized all them lessons that I learned from that. Like you don't understand. Like my ears used to be way worse than this when it happened. But I ended up getting surgery on this ear. But like I remember both ears getting fucking swelled up. And they had poked a little syringe in both ears, pulled the blood out, and I went right back out to go wrestle. Like I remember getting, nose broke, put a face mask on, go back out there wrestle, can't even breathe. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Life has made me resilient. Life has made me resilient, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my upbringing, and I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful for my chief. I'm grateful for the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding that I've gained from him to be able to apply this to my life. Now look, I'm an angel. What you mean? Now look, I'm an angel. Back when I was normal, I was never normal. That's the thing. Y'all would have never did what I was doing as a kid. I was doing that as a kid. 7 years old, 8 years old. And I'm still not normal. I'm still not normal. I've never been normal. We are not normal. That's what I want y'all to know. We are not from here. We from the moon. We not from here. We from the moon. We not from here, Reflection. We came here to make the earth a better place. We not from here. We not normal. We not regular people. I've never been regular. I don't intend on being regular or normal. What you think is normal, what you think is normal is going to school and going to work and shit. That's normal to you. That's we not doing that. Even when we was doing that, we was excelling in that shit. Like, So yeah, we just, my chief showed us a better way. My chief showed us a better way. And the better way is to get in tune with nature, get in tune with your environment, to drop everything in the system. Drop everything. Drop everything. It's dead. Get out of her. You feel me? Do what you gotta do, but be preparing and getting ready to get out of this shit. Or you gonna reincarnate and do the same thing. Or you gonna reincarnate and do the same thing. Some of us on our last life cycle. I got a lot of 12th house energy. That's the last sign. This is my last time, y'all. This is my last time, y'all. I'm gone after this. I'm gone after this. I'm crossing over. I done found God this lifetime. I'm gone. We done found the dreamer. Nigga, I'm gone. I'm not staying here. I'm not about to keep doing this. Why would I stay in hell and I found God? Nigga, I found the dreamer. I'm gone. Why I'm not, what we doing? It ain't nothing to talk about. Cross over to where? Back into heaven. Back into a natural state of living. In nature. In tune with the divine. In tune with the all. That's where we gonna go build our own reality over there. That's what we doing. We not doing none of this shit. Do I see this doing this in another 40 years from now? This is my life. There's nothing else to do other than proclaim the kingdom of God and glorify the kingdom of God. And to continue doing great work inside the kingdom. And always giving reverence to my God. That's it. This is the rest of my life. There's nothing else to do. God is already with me. Who you know is nature, boy, that's God. God is already with me. Who you know is nature, boy, that's God. God is already with me. God is coming through me right now. God is coming through me right now. God is coming through me right now. You, when you hear me talking, don't you hear nature, boy? Don't you hear Chief? You don't hear Chief talking when you hear me talking? Look, you focused on my kids. You supposed to be focused on yours. You focus on, look. Because I know y'all be recording, and I know y'all want to take niggas' words, chop them up, and appreciate that Russian Barbie. Y'all want to take niggas' words, use them, and try to make us look like we doing something wrong, try to make us look like we the bad guys. But my babies know. My babies know their daddy love them. My babies know. It's just too bad that we live in a system where, a lot of black men's baby mothers won't allow them to be the head of their families. You feel me? It's unfortunate that a lot of black women are in love with white supremacy, who's their invisible husband, and they won't allow their man to be the leader of their family. But I also would take responsibility for me not knowing who I was and me being horny, which is in my nature. But I made some decisions that I could have made. I could have made better decisions. But it is what it is. I don't regret anything. What I'm doing now is for my children. You feel me? They're for my future selves. I'm not doing this for me. I'm working on me for other people. Other people depend on my life. Just how other cells inside of your body depend on another cell to do its function. Yeah, you're not doing what you're doing for you. Like Chief teaches, your life don't belong to you. It belongs to humanity.
It's self-care time, guys. Check out Amora's Sweets. Unwind in a serene oasis with their eucalyptus 8-ounce soy wax candle. It has a subtle, strong scent that can revive your senses. Handcrafted with pure essential oils, each flicker creates a tranquil atmosphere, perfect for a relaxing evening at home. Or you can also shop their soaps made with shea butter and coconut oil, which is excellent for hydrating your skin. Check out their website for their full offerings at amorussweets.square.site. This is a small business, guys, owned by a young adult. So let's go ahead and pour back into our community. You can also feel free to hit them up on IG at amoras_sweets.
Chief teachers, your life don't belong to you. It belongs to humanity. What I'm doing for my future selves. If I don't do the work that my genes, that my lineage needed to do, then who's gonna do it? And I am the only thing that exists. I'm the only thing that exists. So I gotta do the work. And they'll be okay. They're with their mothers. The universe got them with their mothers so that they can learn the lessons that they need to learn with their mothers. When it's time for them to come with me, they gonna be good. They gonna be in a natural environment. If they wanna come, because they gonna be programmed with their mother and white supremacy by that time. Ain't nobody forced nobody to do nothing. Free God, three God. Free God, three God. You feel me? What is my basis on family? Like the Christ told you in the scripture. They ran in there and said, Jesus, your mother and your brother and your sister are outside. That nigga Jesus said, who is my mother and my brothers? My mother and my brothers are my disciples. They right here. Those that do the will of my mother in heaven are my family, are my mother, brother, and sister. So my take on family is that, like my chief teaches, family is frequency. Family are those that think like me frequently and do the will of my God, that do the will of nature. Yeah, that's my concept of family. That's what we think about a family. And starting a family, well, starting a family is attracting your soul tribe to you. Getting back with your star constellation. It's already started. I'm already a part of a royal family. I'm already a part of a royal family. It start with building knowledge first, though. No, family is big business. You feel me? Family is big business. That's what it is. Everybody got to play their role. Family is an organization. Everybody got a duty and a task. It's big business. Nobody ever treated me less than Allah. Damn, blow me away then. But when it comes down to having a wife and kids, well, we'll let the universe figure that out. When the universe is ready to give me that, when the universe sees that I've been putting the work in to give me that, I'll have it. But until then, I'm worried about the knowledge, proclaiming. I'm worried about becoming a better version of myself. I'm worried about making sure God come home expeditiously, nigga. That's what I'm worried about. We not here to have wives and kids. Like, you talking about a wife and a kid. First off, it wouldn't be a wife because a man is polygamous by nature. You feel me? I'm a king. I'm a king that has been made by another king. I wasn't raised to be with just one woman. So it wouldn't be just a wife. That's Babylon. We were taught in Babylon to have a wife and kids. That's not on my agenda. A wife and some kids, no, maybe some wives and kids, but not a wife and kids. But that's gonna happen when they need to. I'm my wife and kid right now. I'm taking care of me. I'm my wife and kid right now. No, everybody not meant to be polygamous because everybody don't have the mentality and the awareness and the emotional intelligence to be so. So no, just like everybody isn't a leader because everybody don't have the mental capacity to be so. But everybody don't have the capacity to be polygamous because it's just not everybody don't even desire that. Everybody don't desire that. But I know my program. I know what my life has taken me through. I don't know. Who cares what they think of me? They obviously thought something good of me when I was in my lower self. So I know I'm better than that now. So I don't know. I'm better than that now. So I don't know. They got to be thinking highly of me. They just don't understand it right now. Why do it matter what my baby mamas think of me? Weirdo. Why you worried about my baby? Go get your own. I have came to my senses. I'm completely in my senses. I'm completely in my senses, reflection. I'm completely in my senses.
Hey guys, have you had a chance to check out my new YouTube channel, On the Docket with Danny? Over on that platform, I focus on true crime, current events, and I dibble and dabble a little in politics. I am also currently covering the case of the United States versus Sean P. Diddy Combs. My intention is to definitely attend, if not part of his trial, all of it. So guys, if you guys want regular updates on what's going on with Diddy, definitely consider subscribing to my new channel today.
I'm completely in my senses. Well, I'm in a monogamous relationship with myself. Matter of fact, I'm in a polygamous relationship with myself. I got a trillion cells that make up my body. Yeah, everybody got their own journey. What work for me might not work for you. What we do, you might not want to do. That's okay. You feel me? But I have definitely came to my senses. I have been awoken to the fact that I'm a cell living inside of my own body, that I'm a figment of God's subconscious mind. I have found the dreamer inside of the dream that we live in, or that we are existing in. And I know what reality is. I know that we have been programmed for ignorance, programmed to live against ourselves, programmed to go against ourselves. You still pursuing poly, even though it didn't work with your last partner. Well, you might need to just pursue getting to know yourself and to loving who you are and expressing who you are authentically before you even get into some type of polygamy. Because a lot of people using polygamy just to get they low, just to get their rocks off. Everybody in their desires doing that, but it's not for that. It's for nation building. You feel me? It's like for political reasons. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's for political reasons. Like, yeah, yes, I have been programmed through the teachings of the honorable prophet Elijah the Christ. Yes, I have been programmed. I'm grateful. All praise due. All praise due. Not to the Most High, but to God. I know God personally. All praise due to God. You've been programmed by white supremacy, though. Like we all have. You have to undo that programming. You have to undo that. And it behooves you to do that through the teachings of the honorable prophet, Elijah of Christ, the 5 sciences, astrology, biology, quantum physics, melanin, grounding. It behooves you to do that. You white? What does that mean? You're not white. You're black. You're not black. You're brown. That's what I meant. You're not white. You're brown. Katrina, Katharina. You're not white. You brown. Reflection. You brown. Don't believe that you white. The sun is white. The sun is white. You not white. You brown. And when you get underneath the sun, you become more brown because you have melanin. Now, you may have pheomelanin, which is a recessive trait of eumelanin, but you're still a brown melanated being. And the closer you are to the sun, the more melanin you can build. The more eumelanin you can build. You see? You know, fucking. Man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that reflection. I really appreciate that. They ain't gotta give me. The universe gonna give me. You just gifted me. That's all that matters. Those that care will share. Those that care will share, man. We ain't on here for no beans, man. Y'all want to send gifts? That's cool. We appreciate them. Appreciate that though, cause you know niggas do just be on here just watching. They just be taking the energy. They don't give nothing back though. But hey, at least if you not gonna give no beans, at least give some positivity, nigga. Where I get money, where I get income, I'm a provider for it. Yeah, I do know Nature Boy. That's God. I'm one of his angels. That's facts. You know that's a dreamer? Oh no, you tripping, gang. No, you tripping. You tripping. You tripping. He is the same as you. Well, yeah. It may perceive that way. It may be perceived that way. We are all the same, but we have to respect the intelligence of the messenger. Because remember how Jesus was the king of all kings and the Lord of all lords? That's what Chief is. I don't know. Where are you trying to do that? Where are you trying to do that? Oh, okay. Well, I don't think we should talk about that then. You just wanted to learn. There's nothing wrong with learning. There's nothing wrong with learning. What would you like to learn? I am an angel of his. What was it that you were inquiring to learn? I mean, if you got put back down in the comment section, it was probably meant for you just to be listening. You know, a lot of the times the universe do things for us and not to us, you know? The things that happen to you happen for a reason, so I wouldn't take that as something negative. Imagine being an angel of God. Imagine that. Imagine the hate that you will receive from demons. Because that's what you being, Dion. You being a demon. And as an angel, I expect to receive hate from you. It only makes sense. You are the opposition. This is what I came from. Nobody can force nobody to do anything. I'm 29. 29 times around the sun. Nobody can force me to do anything. I'm supposed to do with my life. And yes, I am brainwashed. I washed my brain.
Nobody forced me in prison. Prison is for motherfucking karma. So a bitch would be in there for something they didn't do. For karma, they paying off from something shit they did. Ain't no mistakes, bitch. You right where you supposed to be.
To the remaining members, I hope you free your mind. Life without parole, that's a mighty long time. A reason to feel bad is gonna be hard to find, especially for a nigga who record his own crime. Ocean breeze and palm trees is what he sold it as. Disease and false prophecy is what came to pass. No time to critically think, you're moving too fast. Bald head looking like who cut the grass. One significant factor I think is really funny is how you speak out against jobs but want all the money. Playing God ended you as the ultimate dummy. It's a rap for the three, nickname that boy the mummy. 030124, my favorite day. The citizens of the cab, man, they ain't come to play. Now your Messiah will never see the light of day. If Babylon is so bad, how long you plan to stay?
What do you want to call me a murderer for? I've never killed anyone.
We committed an act of revolutionary suicide.
Your only chance to evacuate is to leave with us.
Ha! 1, 2, karma came for you. 3, 4, police knocked down the door. 5, 6, you was scared in a bitch. 7, 8, Georgia sealed your fate, nigga.